What's up, y'all? This is RVS.
This is ROD, aka Rated R.
And we are the We Coming For You cast. And we talk about pro wrestling from a black dude's perspective. Tell them what they can expect on this here podcast.
Oh, we gonna give you all the raw and dirty and everything black from AEW, WWE, Impact Wrestling, and any other wrestling in between. If you want your wrestling unfiltered, uncensored, and you want it raw, you need to subscribe to the We Come For You cast.
Right here on SOLC Network.
All right, welcome back to Just Posted with Dosia and Sleep, the big sleepover or the slumber party, and then Dosia.
I ain't
somebody made a Doja handle. I saw subscribe. They ain't commented yet. I saw them subscribe, like in the subscription list of people.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's some energy right there.
Yeah, they made. I don't know what they gonna. I don't know if they're gonna bring fire or what. We don't. I don't. They haven't commented. So you've been on good watch, Doja, lately. I don't know what you know.
Man, because they know I ain't answering that silly shit. That boy, listen. If anybody's at these Doja, whatever crazy ass questions, if you're getting the answer, it's not from me, okay? Because I cut your ass out respectfully. It's all good. It's all good.
I'm trying to holler at Daryl so we can get us some slumber party merch for the holidays. We're gonna get that out there. Get some merch out for the holidays, baby.
The slumber party, the slumber party merch. Hey, we need to look up if somebody got that. I wonder if somebody already got that like trademark.
Yeah. Hey, man, I'm just saying, get you some nice little family portraits in your slumber party pajamas. You and your loved ones.
How much of that bug you got if you saw like a whole thread of like 15 people with slumber party?
Hey, boy, hey, listen. If I catch some, if we throw some clothes up there for real, and people take them Christmas pics in them, hey man, I'm gonna dig out something, a free bottle of tequila or something. I'm gonna give you something for that.
See, gonna turn the gun. I'm telling you,
not gonna turn the gunner because I'm 40.
Get rich or die trying, man.
You can't be gunner at 40. Gunner is for 25 and under. 25.
So, I mean, mentioning Gunner, man, y'all been keeping up with this YSL. Like this stuff is getting super deep out there.
Yeah.
Like they just locked up another gang, like another crew, right?
Yeah. That tie between him and wife and Lucci is real. It's like a lot of different shit. It's a lot of people on payroll, like cops, all kind of shit. Like it's deep. That shit deep. They ain't just raps they talking about. They talking about real shit. Other niggas, nigga, fuck you, da 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 da. Okay, cool. Them niggas is on some nigga. When I see you, it's on. And like they separate. I think if I'm not mistaken, dudes they in the same jail. So like they separate them on two different sides, but yet they still have ways to get in contact with one another and be like, yo, I'm on the other side of this jail, but just know if I see you, it's a wrap. That shit crazy, dog. That shit wild. That's a real hatred.
So are we seeing the end of that a whole Young Thug era? Like, is it over? Is it like? I'm
really sad, man.
Who outside of Gunna like did Thug like put on though? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying I missed because I remember he dropped like a compilation album. And I was like, yeah, but like outside of Gunna, I don't really know.
I mean, he was on. I mean, the era was him.
Yeah,
he the era. Goddamn it, like
he was. Yeah.
Free Thugger. Thugger was the goddamn movement. Okay, who he put on? No, he's not Rockefeller. He doesn't have a whole. They was criminals. Okay, his crew was. They were doing. They was criminals.
Like everything he rapped about, they really was doing it. Like and like the crazy part is, I forgot the last couple albums he did.
Allegedly criminal. Sorry, allegedly.
They took lyrics that he did that he talked about in his songs, and I remember one of the songs they played, and I was like, I actually like this song. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, this is my Diamond Single ooh Diamond Pig. I was like, damn, that he was really talking about like they really pinning the murder on what he said in the song. I was like, damn. Like apparently Lennox Mall it really went down at Lennox Mall. Like the times I went to Lennox Mall was happy times. I've never seen crime at Lennox Mall, but apparently it goes down at Lennox Mall.
Man, crime happened everywhere, man.
It's wild, man.
Niggas nig. Niggas are gonna nig, man.
I mean, because
Some
y'all
niggas.
remember the people that robbed front neck? What was that? A couple of years ago, they did that smash and grab of all them purses and rolled down 40.
They doing that now. And like the crazy thing about it is this another thing. So every video I've seen on social media where this smash and grab thing happens. There was one recently, I don't know where it was, but it was a Gucci store and they was like smashing and grabbing. This motherfucking like not police officer, but security guard was just watching them and he was taking a picture of them with his phone. And I'm like, aren't you gonna do something? He was like, I'm not equipped to handle that. I'm gonna take pictures and send them to my manager. I'm like, shout out to you, bro. Because you know what? I would have been him. I'd have been like, no, there ain't even no gun for this shit. Nigga, I'm going to take pictures. There we go. This is my manager. Shit, I'll write the report. Hey, that's it. Because the thing about it is they're told if they come in there, smash and grab, like, breaking shit, nah, you got to let them do it because you don't want to get yourself hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because I know me, if I worked in a Gucci store and they're like, we finna take all this shit. Go ahead, nigga. I'm off in 2 hours. Shit. Take all that shit. You can have that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I guess that's the way. Smash and grab, they ain't gonna stop you. That shit weird.
No, I mean, boosters gonna boost, man, and niggas gonna nig.
But it's in plain sight now. Like, it's in plain sight. These niggas ain't even wearing masks on their face. They just like walking in, hey, how you doing? Taking up shit. Like, it's just, what do? You know what I'm saying? That shit wild.
All right, let's jump into some topics, fellas. Kanye West in his Adidas deal, he's now trying to leave Adidas because they redid the Yeezys and made like a knockoff version, cheap version of it. And then he's mad at Gap now too because he says it's overpriced, the clothes overpriced, because he wanted to make it economical.
What? Why are we still supporting Kanye West, dog? Like, why? I be seeing people in these Yeezys, and I be like, you what? Like, they only, it just, I don't understand it, bro. Like, matter of fact, at the event at the Grove Fest, shout out to the Grove Fest in St. Louis. It was dope. If you came by the Alpha tent, you would have seen Sleepy. Sleepy was lifted. He was in that one. Sleepy was in that mug getting his move on. But there was a couple of chicks who had when I say chicks, women that had those shoes on. I was just like, y'all really got these Yeezy shoes on. And they look like
with the boots, the space boots.
Nah, it wasn't the boots. It was it looked like little trash bags. Like it looked like you just like if this is your foot, like it's a trash bag and it's like wrapped around super tight at the ankle. It looks just like that. And I was just like, y'all really wearing these shit? I just don't understand why we're still supporting Kanye. And then, I mean, it was talking about like Sway told you a long time ago to do this shit and you ain't want to do it. You don't got the answer, Sway. The nigga had the answer the whole time.
He apologized. Yeah, Yeezy. Yay, Kanye finally apologized.
But have you seen his clothes? It's just, I don't like.
Very Mad Max. It's very dystopian future. Very.
It's ripped T-shirts. Like
it's very. I might be a panhandler.
It's very Book of Eli.
Yes, it is. It is. Yes. Like, am I homeless? Am I a vagabond?
Am I prepared for the future? Maybe like
it looks like you wore them if you finna walk a long way. Like you finna walk a long way in the elements. Like the clothes look dirty to start. I'm like, this isn't even distressed. Yeah, it's already dirty. I can't see myself buying some shit that look like that. But again, I'm old. So I'm from a different era. It don't move me.
The only Yeezy shoe that I like was the Nike shit. And when the Nike joints came out, I was like, oh, these are dope. These are dope. After that, it just was like, what are we doing? Like, what is this shit? You know what I'm saying? It didn't look right. It didn't look right. But I mean, you know, don't have to play at the game. I know niggas who are buying that shit. Like, I'm like, wow, Yeezy's a genius. I just don't agree with his views, but he's a genius. I'm like, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But I mean, again, you know, he doing what's best for him. It ain't like he needs more money. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I can respect wanting to own your brand and price your brand at the price you want to price it. and one, I can respect that. I do believe that black men, period, black people, period, not just men, that black folks do need to have ownership of their ideas and how they are implemented and put out there to the public. So, like, for once, I agree with Kanye, but I just don't like the shit he putting out. But it ain't for me. It's for them. So, he probably should have always had his own, avenues, his own stores, his own ways of shops, I guess, of putting it out. And on this one, I actually wish him the best. He did change his profile picture to Mama Jenner, so I'm he's just a wild boy. That nigga different. He just moved different.
Since we talking about Kanye, let's move on to some newer stuff, man. Emeka Udoka, man, from the Boston Celtics. This has been the, this has been the highlight of everything sports-wise. The NBA season is starting soon. We still on him. Literally what preseason starts this week, right?
Yeah.
And I guarantee this story got at least 2-3 more weeks of legs in it.
I mean,
because it's so many things that we don't know right now. I think every couple days, new stuff come out.
Yeah, I think Matt Barnes, of all people that I listen to, I guess whatever, but like Matt Barnes was the only person to be like, yo, I had it wrong. I messed up. Once I actually heard everything that happened, it's way deeper than anybody else thinks. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, outside of what we know he did, like what? Like, somebody got to be pregnant. Somebody got to be pregnant. It's something. It's like, I'm not saying cheating shouldn't be overlooked, and like, what he did in the workplace is wrong, but it's like something else is not clicking. Like something else is there, right? It's something else is moving. But like, again, hey, winning cures everything. You know what I'm saying? So the irony is the gift and the curse is you got to the finals. Arguably, you could have beat the Warriors, minus a couple of possessions, a couple of whatevers. So if you anything less than the final NBA finals is go be a watch of the season. And the thing is, the Celtics got this nigga locked up. Like, and correct me if I'm wrong, he got to give some of his money back. He can't go look for another coaching job nowhere else. And at the end of the season, he could still be fired.
Yeah, he's technically suspended, so he's still under contract.
How you like, bro? You can't do nothing except sit at home and just. Hey, bro,
I don't think anybody else will hire him anyway, in all honesty. Apparently, it was some of his contract stating that he shouldn't be fraternizing with people up under him, or obviously you shouldn't be messing with nobody's spouse or nothing like that. So if it's in your contract, you kind of it's plenty of women in Boston. Oh shit, he's in the NBA. He's an NBA coach. There are plenty of women that he could talk to and mess with or whatever. But you know how it go. We always want what we ain't supposed to have. If you ain't supposed to have it, if somebody say you can't, don't touch that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
You want to do it.
And see, the nigga in me want to know, like, as soon as we find out, whenever we find out who this women, whatever was, I'm comparing all of them, one of them to Nia Long. I'm be like, nah, she don't look better than Nia Long. No.
All right, so this is
that's just
this is always funny to me because typically cheating has nothing to do with looks or none of that. Right. It's because like Nia Long.
It's like how people talk about black on black crime. It's a proximity crime. Like normally,
it's a proximity crime. Like it's nothing. It is nothing to do with looks. Some of the finest people in the world have been cheated on. Mm-hmm. And I always see a saying, I see a saying around all the time, that somebody else's treasure can be your motherfucking nightmare.
Yeah. Look, every bad woman you see, somebody trying to get them off the books.
Yeah, like, and vice versa with men.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not in a relationship with somebody, this is what social media tricks you. You only see the good because people don't put their bad stuff on social media or in the tabloids or on, whatever. So you only see smiles and laughter and anniversary. You don't know that this nigga would get cussed out 2 hours before this picture got took, but we got to put this picture out because everybody know it's our anniversary.
Yeah,
like perception is not always reality. And once we get out of that mindset of she too fine to get cheated on, that nigga too rich to get no. It's niggas with bread just getting fucked by Tyrone who lived with his baby mama in the shit happens.
Yeah.
Like
I still want to know though. I still want to see if I'll be like, nah, she ain't finding me alone. Just cause I just just nigga shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, old girl might be extra nasty. Leave alone might be regular smagular. Just because you fine don't mean you doing them wham whams and bam bams like you supposed to. I'm just saying.
And who would say she hadn't creeping on him? Who would say she wasn't creeping on him and she was doing her thing?
And
or it could have been open, or she could have been like, I don't want to get married, and
they was engaged for a minute.
5 years.
Engaged for a minute. They was on that Lala Carmelo Anthony shit. You know what I mean? Remember they was engaged for like damn near like 5-6 years, something like that. That's crazy.
That's
because Lala drafted him out of Syracuse, though. She drafted him out of Syracuse.
Yeah, thanks. I mean,
she literally did. She met him like he was like 20.
Oh, really?
Yes. He was a rookie when they started dating, dog. When I'm saying he drafted her, when she drafted him, that's for real. I'm like, she literally draft. It was low key. What's the Brittany Renner-ish?
DJ Washington. Yeah.
It was low key Brittany Renner-ish.
Except Lala did have a career already.
Yeah,
no. Yeah. You're right there. And I think Carmelo was already in the league too. Carmelo was already in the league.
I'm like, Lala
wasn't showing up at the Syracuse games. She wouldn't show up at Syracuse games.
I was like, wait a minute now. I was like, Lala was doing MTV and all that back then. She was a known. She was known. She was in some circles more famous than Carmelo at that time.
Hey, is it just me, or did y'all think back in the day that Lala and Ludacris was related? They just looked like similar.
What?
Maybe that was me. Maybe that was just me. I always thought they looked similar. Like I think it was the big.
Lala and who? Say it one more time.
Lala and Ludacris. Like they had the big.
No, I've never thought that. I've never.
I definitely did, bro. I definitely did. I was like, yo, they just look. They look like they.
I never thought that.
Yeah, maybe it's just me. I said maybe it was just me.
I've never heard that in my life. Actually, you're the first person to say that.
That shit was crazy. When you go back and look at like Ludacris' face, and you look at Lala's face, you be like. Well, for me anyway, I'd be like, yeah, I can see that. Like,
Daryl, have you ever thought about
in my life?
Okay,
I mean, go back and look at the pictures and let me know. Maybe it's just me again.
Even like old Lala didn't look like Ludacris. New Lala definitely don't, but old Lala.
I'm an old one, like when she was like VJ for
MTV.
Yeah. Speaking of TV, I got Sling TV, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear about this shit? Did you hear about this shit with Sling TV?
No,
like, so apparently, there's a contract they have with Disney and ESPN and shit like that currently right now the contract is not happening. So Disney pulled ESPN, Disney, ABC. You can't watch none of that on Sling TV no more. And I'm like, that shit ain't real. I literally went to my Sling TV and I was like, oh wow, it's a whole little broadcast. We are working diligently to make sure that you have the station. I'm like, how does this happen? So after I deleted my SIN account, got on the Hulu because I was like, I can't, nigga, nah, I ain't gonna do this to me. Hey, NFL season, college football, Ohio State, I can't fuck around. Yeah, so Sling, if you see this, unfortunately we had to go. Yeah, I had to be out. I canceled my subscription.
This the reverse of a PSA. This is like I don't know what is it a PSA?
Yeah,
like
it's a Doja service announcement. If you have Sling TV, you need to make sure that your shit.
Oh my god, bro! What?
That's crazy, bro.
Welcome back to Just Posted, man. What?
No, I said, man. I was like, listen, did you know? Did you know? And if you Google this shit, you'll see what I'm talking about.
So the negative Udoka thing, do y'all think that they're kind of jamming him up, or what is y'all kind of feeling about?
I mean, he's done for the time being. Yeah. I can't see him getting another coaching job anytime soon. It sucks because he's a talented coach.
it's gonna be one of them assistant routes again, or he might have to jump back in college or something.
I don't even about to say I don't see anybody in the NBA. The Celtics is one of those storied franchises.
Mhm.
If this would have happened in Memphis or shit, Sacramento or some shit, give it 3 years.
Would have happened like in New York, it would have been like we'll work on it. It's cool. We'll figure it out.
No, I think it's certain New York, LA, Boston. You really can't get caught up in that. The New York tabloids. He's lucky that this wasn't New York. New York got real tabloids.
Yeah, they'd have definitely had who we were with by now. Yeah.
So yeah, no. It's certain. It's certain moves. This gonna sound horrible. You can't do shit like Robert Kraft and them because we not white. Hate to say it, like you can't do that.
And I mean,
and it's gonna sound fucked up, but Robert Kraft had gotten into that situation with the massage parlor and the happy endings and all that. We don't even talk about that no more.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, we don't. But Robert Kraft is he a billionaire, millionaire.
And he's smart the way he's kind of moving to. Like Emeka was literally at the gig, and you're allegedly messing with the travel agent or whatever.
Yeah,
like at least Robert Kraft was like, I'm taking this off my whole block. Like I'm gonna go out to the end. Like I ain't messing with nobody in the office. I have a no office policy. Now I may be grimy, but I don't do my grime at the gig. You ain't gonna take my team.
You don't pay when you get your. You don't play when you get your pay, dog.
That's what I'm. But yeah, I could be dirty, grime. You can say whatever about me, but I'm not doing it at the.
Like I have so many things. I have so many like scenarios how that played out in my head. Like he probably was trying to like keep it on the wraps, and she probably was like, "Yo, nah, you said you was gonna do this. Well, nah, I can't do that right now. Okay, bet. Well, don't worry about it." And then like,
no, that's not how it's supposedly.
It could have been her. I'm pretty sure.
Well, allegedly. Well, they was reporting that. I know this is ESPN. We don't do gossip blogs, but ESPN reported that basically he somewhat harassed her because the Boston Celtics found out about it. They were like, "Yo, all right, y'all got to quit this," and then he was like basically coming at her like, "Oh no, we're gonna keep this going because if you like basically almost kind of harassing her like you got to keep your job now if you're gonna keep messing with me because her husband's the one that popped off everything." Because he works for like a private investigator from our consulting firm or something, and he's the one that started the investigation. That's what they got him on video on a ring video talking to her, nasty.
Yeah,
what?
No, like it's out there. No, like you could get it's a video. He came to the crib, homeboy just turned on his ring, and was watching them talk.
Yeah, you got to. Hey, listen, man, Vivint and Ring and all that. Watch what you're doing.
It take. Cat's got to go back to talking in the middle of the street, like standing literally in the middle of the street.
Big brother is watching, baby.
Looking around like, yeah. So hold on one second.
Yep. No. I'm there in person, Dosia. They in person on the ring.
Oh wait, they was in person. He
was
on the phone.
He went to the crib. He's on the
the doorbell camera, man.
No, I thought no.
He thought that she was on the phone, like outside. No, he's there, Doja, like right there, like 1-on-1. That's why I was saying talk in the middle of the street. I'm talking about like, all right, we finna go.
But I'm gonna say I've never like, ain't no dog. Damn, like talk about from yo nigga 0 to 100, like you know what I'm saying. Top 10 not mentioned at all. My nigga, black coach. They ain't never gonna have another black coach at Boston. Well, I ain't gonna say
they will.
Yeah, they will.
I think they're gonna pass him to come back though. I'm gonna ask this y'all. I'm gonna give y'all this crazy scenario. What if Boston doesn't make the playoffs, or is like an 8 seed and gets bounced in the first round? Mm-hmm. Is that a route for him? Like basically, y'all needed me, or the route for another team to pick him up, saying like, "Oh, you really made that team better." It's got to be a Lord like the Sacramento Kings, like taking a flyer on him because the Celtics didn't make the playoffs or was the 8th seed without him. If that makes sense,
it's gonna happen.
Is that the doomsday scenario for him to come back?
Low key hockey, and I hate to sound like this. He's hoping that they do bad. Well, let me not say that. I'm gonna say
He said low key and high key.
I'm gonna say
Low key, high key.
I'm gonna make an oath. Lord, I make an oath for Jesus. If I don't email Udoka, I'm hoping that the Celtics do bad this year. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yeah, you know, y'all could.
Think he froze on us.
Yeah, he froze on his middle of his thing.
He was probably spitting too.
Yeah, go. You froze up, Doja. Go ahead.
Well, no, I was just saying if I'm email Udoka, I'm hoping that they do that because that's gonna make me look even better. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know, winning cures everything. So, but if they win, then I'm out the door. Like I'm already on like thin ice right now. So, I mean, yeah, it's kind of a, you know, damned if you do, damned if you don't type deal.
I can see him. It won't be recent. If the Celtics do bad this year and he still gets fired, NBA has a short-term memory sometimes, so maybe 3 to 4 years. But ain't nobody finna hire him right back to back, like, because all the owners is partners. So that's another thing. All the owners is friends. So I mean, ain't no another owner gonna be like, "Oh, you let him go, I'm gonna snatch him up." Like, no, they boys. Like they literally, you hang out with your peers, so they all boys.
Yeah.
Kind of like Kaepernick, the Kaepernick situation when the owners as a unit was like, "We not fucking with him."
So let me ask you about Kaepernick.
Did he go to Phoenix though? Phoenix needs a rebrand right now. To Phoenix.
That would be no. Hell no. He do not need to go to Phoenix. Could you imagine your owner just got done?
But they need a rebrand right now, don't you?
No, yeah, Phoenix won't be the spot. It won't be Phoenix.
Terrible. That would be terrible. Everybody getting fired.
The PR on that would be.
Oh my god.
He's got to duck off and go to somewhere like Sacramento, right?
He might have to go to a JUCO for a minute and come back later.
Go to a G League team or something.
Yeah.
Shit.
But he's super talented, and I'm definitely. I never want to see a brother, you know, get blackballed, but he might be blackballed, man.
He did that shit. That was damn. Yeah.
Damn.
Really, man. Like when you think about it through and through, it's just like, and I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard the news, I'm like, "Coach get what? Like what the fuck happened? He did what?"
It didn't make sense.
But like when I was talking to my homeboy who knows somebody that play in the league, right? He was like, "Listen, man, like you gotta understand, like the whole staff, like it's not just players that be on the planes, nigga. It's the whole coaching staff, traveling staff, you know, et cetera, and they be like in the same hotels, same locker rooms, same everything, like on top of each other every day. So, like, that's not the first episode of this happening. He's just the one that got caught because he just got too messy. Like he just got too messy. Like showing up to a house, what the fuck?
It's the crime of proximity, man. You around these people day in and day out for months. Like it ain't just doing the season, it's the preseason, it's the playoffs if you go that far. Like the season starts in October. The season don't end to June. And that's just the regular season and playoffs. Preseason about to start like right now. You with these people every damn day for the most part. Shit, I mean, it sucks, but shit.
Yeah,
it's a crime of proximity. You around a motherfucker every day, and you can fly your wife to a game, you can fly your husband to a game, but then they got to go back to work. They got to go back home. You with these other.
The motherfucker that helped you move, and you like, wait, it was you? You was fucking my husband? That's just
life happening.
Look, the salt on more than one. Well, I wouldn't say salt. I would say more the cherry on top. She's Mormon.
Wow.
She's Mormon.
Amen.
Is that verified? Like, is that
no? That's 100% verified. She's Mormon. She went to BYU.
Religious people be nasty, bro. They be nasty.
I know, but I'm saying, but the Mormons be on that stuff, man. I'm talking about like, but Mormons specifically be really judging folks. Like,
oh yeah,
they don't even, dude. They just start serving Coke at BYU Stadium, like 2 or 3 years ago, right before the pandemic. They just start serving Coke at the stadium. That's how much they against everything.
that
thing be thanging sometimes, man.
Yeah.
She ready to give it up. That thing was thumping. She was ready. Hey, It was, and it was still consensual.
It's still
He
consensual.
broke the rules. He broke the rules, but it was not rape. Thank God that he wasn't. Because then I have
to. He was being extra aggressive after the fact, like basically, like you gonna give it up to me, right?
Yeah. Now listen, if that's
he's
true,
been a dirtbag. He's been a dirtbag. It wasn't.
Yeah.
He didn't take them. He was being a dirtbag and being not professional after the fact.
Hey, no means no.
So Kevin Frazier was saying that it was multiple. It was he showed up, and also it was a private conversation that he heard. The dude you was talking about, I guess whoever her husband.
Ain't no quote. I think it's officially his husband. I don't think that's near quote. That's factually.
Did you ever quote her husband? Did you just?
Yeah, he's like, yeah, that's what I said.
No, that's so.
No, I'm saying like I'm just reading up on this source.
She's like, married to that man. You gonna air quote man.
This nigga said her.
No, I'm saying no. I'm saying I'm sorry. Not Kevin Frazier is a reporter. I'm not saying that that's who her husband is.
Okay. I know.
You know, it's just funny the way it came off, Dosia. Like you was about to air quote him, like her alleged husband.
That shit crazy. And then my nigga had no choice but to tell Neil Long because he was like, "Look, this about to come out in the news. I need to tell you something." What kind of shit, nigga? What?
That's usually how it goes, Dosia. I ain't saying
that's a long ride home. Can you imagine that ride home? Like, damn.
I ain't doing it in person.
I ain't gonna put my man's out there, but I had a partner, and the worst advice he told me in college was, no matter what, hold your lie. So when you got to let the lie go, you typically let the lie go because it's about to come out anyway. So you said, let me rip the Band-Aid off real quick. Let me just go ahead and snatch it off. But it's always best to hear that from your partner. They're from the streets. So even if the streets about to tell on you, you got to go ahead and swallow that pill and let them know.
Like, look here, this woman has a 3-year-old child of mine. You know, like that's.
Wait a minute.
Like in my head, I can see him coming home and she has this beautiful dinner for him. Hey,
and you know she's moving there. She was like the old girl was helping her find a crib for them or whatever, like to move there. Like she was searching for homes.
Like what y'all think the scene was? Like Ime comes home, he walks in, Neil Long has this beautiful dinner for him.
I think he went out. They said he can't be found right now. Like they can't find him at all.
I'm off the grid, nigga.
No, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to Sleepy House, and then I'll call her. You won't even know where I'm at.
She probably know where I live. Don't come to my house. We got to go somewhere else.
But I'm just saying I'm going to somewhere random.
We got to go get us a call.
Yeah, I would have bought me a timeshare and fucking wherever.
You can't go nowhere public if you can't be nowhere public, don't you? Because if you got anybody that's servicing your stuff, you like, hey, Mecca Doka is at my gig. I just brought him towels. Like you can't.
I just brought him towels.
Hey, man, who was?
You got to be somebody crib, you know what happened, Doja. Like you call down there for towels.
He needs some extra soap. He's like, y'all got some more of that soap. I got you, my nigga. As soon as he opened the door, got his ass, y'all. TLC. That's crazy, bro. He probably changed his name or some shit. Oh man, that's
no. I mean, it'll blow up eventually. He's fucked up his career for the time being, but I mean, it's a short news cycle, bro. It turns quick. And let me put this out there right now, before we jump to something else. Brett Favre is a dirty motherfucker because he took millions of dollars.
No, shout out to Brett Favre, who I think will be indicted by the end of the year. I'm predicting it now.
That's a dirty ass white man, and fuck him. Fuck Brett Favre.
Have y'all read up on like the even deeper stuff about it? So basically, the governor was trying. So Brett Favre invested in some kind of pharmaceutical company, and he's like by endorsing them, but he was like slipping stocks to them on the low by like basically it was like a way for them to buy into the stocks, and he was gonna get them stocks. But then y'all helped me buy the stadium, so everybody was trying to get something on the back end of it. So like he had been sliding like I guess the woman that was over the welfare community thing, he was sliding her stocks already. Like, so everybody was in on. It's like 5 or 6 people indicted already in this from the state of Mississippi. Like that was in the government. Brett Favre is soon to be indicted, I think, at some point.
Mississippi, dog. I mean, I ain't listen. I only been to Mississippi twice, and when they say it's the poorest, yeah.
And it's even more sadder because Mississippi is the blackest state as well in the country.
Yeah,
44% of the population is black.
Yeah,
damn.
And they got all Republican and fucking representatives.
If you've been to Mississippi, you know. If you drive,
Yeah.
Boy, what's it, Biloxi?
Yeah,
hey,
Biloxi down there. Yeah.
Nope. I stopped at one gas station. We good. Hey, don't go inside. We staying right. Stay right here.
All right. So we continue on. PNB Rock's murder is found. 17-year-old kid, allegedly his father and mother. It's a 3-man crew. The father pushed PNB. They saw him and the father told his son to go after him. The father's still up at large, but the mother and father.
How's the mother? Wait, was the mother in the car too?
Yeah, they were. Yeah, the whole family
was in the car. How would that conversation go?
I know exactly what the dad was trying to do. He was trying to do some dirty shit. He was trying to do some wire stuff. Anybody watches The Wire? Remember they had all the hoppers be the people with the hand-to-hand because they figured, oh, you know, you're a juvenile. They're just going to throw you out and you're just going to be in juvie and you'll be straight. I don't think he knew that his son, first of all, he underestimated, I think, that his son would shoot somebody because it's hard to rob. Like, who knows how to rob? Like, and he's 17. To be underestimated, like, what happens if the person resists to be able to still get what you want without killing? Yeah. He underestimated that.
Yeah.
And sent him in there. And I think if he thought, like, if you do get caught for robbing somebody, they're going to kick you out. You 17, you're a juvenile.
Mm-hmm.
But murder's different. That ain't no juvenile. You get bumped up. They make you treat you like you're 19 with the murder involved.
How is that if your son is locked up and you a 5 year out on the run, you like that damn. You got to be a certain kind. You got to be a certain kind of just that's certain kind of crazy. Like your kid is locked up. You put them up to it, but they got your kid. They ain't got you, and you just on the run. Like, fuck it, I'm going for it. It's a scary world.
So I mean, a whole bunch of people owe his baby mother an apology for saying that she set that shit up and saying that she had something to do with that. This is why I don't really like the social media blog types of shit, because a nigga will say some shit and then niggas just run with it. And then the facts come out and this shit is so far from the truth. Mm-hmm. So anybody who said that was the baby mother, she should have posted some shit on Snapchat and this and the third. She did not set that shit up. Mm-hmm. It wasn't because of nothing that she did. Mm-hmm. A nigga watched him walk in and then told his son to go get him. It's fucked up. But shit, I mean, I'm going to say it again. If you ain't tapped in and don't know where you shouldn't be at unless you got security, you're doing a disservice to yourself. Because niggas are fucking wolves in this world. Mm-hmm. And they will try to take your shit with no hesitation.
Yeah.
And I'm I'm sad that dude got killed, but I'm like, shit, don't put yourself in these type of situations.
Well, I think the other thing about it is, like, you know, it's a lot of different videos showing when he was on his Instagram talking about how he was approached to be robbed multiple times, and I guess in most of them situations, he talked his way out of it based off of, like, I guess who he knew or whatever. But my thing is, they robbing niggas just for clout, like just to be like, yo, I got this nigga change, you know, whatever. I mean, think about how they did Pop Smoke. You see what I'm saying? Like, none of them niggas even knew who he was. They just saw him on Instagram and saw his address, and that's how they pulled up on him. Caught that nigga in the shower. Like, what kind of shit is that? You see what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta be careful on how you do shit. And not saying he was.
So hold on, Pop Smoke got shot in the shower.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when they went inside the house, that's how they caught him.
So they didn't give him a chance to even give up no jewels. Like, this dude in the shower.
They was in his house and they walked in. From what the dude said, he popped in the shower. And they was touched him or whatever. But it's just, again, it's just a matter of, like, with PNB Smoke anyway. PNB. It's more so about like when you go back and look at a lot of his Instagram posts and him talking about, yeah, you know, I've been riding, they be trying, but you know what I'm saying, they know who I am. Like niggas don't want that smoke with me, you know what I'm saying, because they know who I'm like, bro, you talk about like 50 Cent said it, you talk about death enough, death gonna come. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not wishing it on nobody, but like Sleepy said, bro, you gotta move real different. And apparently, like I said, I think we talked about it on the last one, but like the Roscoe's that he went to was in the hood. I get it. You want to support the hood. My nigga, like, buy them some new signs or something. Buy them some forget. Like that's how you support that business. Don't go there because you already know it's not set up for you like that. Unless you get security, you know, whatever.
Yeah, it's a sad thing, especially you as a father though too, man. Like, yo, go rob them, man, for the family.
Yeah. And then on the other side of it, him being a father, his wife, I'm not sure they were wife or engaged or not, but like she saw him like die in front of her. That shit is I can only imagine how traumatized she's probably like on like just zoned out. So the backlash she was receiving, like, yeah, you dropped location, that's why he got shot. Like, that don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's this social media world where everything is on the phone, everything is recorded, everything is clickbait. So you gotta just be careful on how you move. Shit. So Roscoe, that shit crazy.
Since we talk about rappers, the Baby album has flopped.
Oh man.
It's okay. My man say the industry has blackballed him because he's not getting support, and his album it sold less than 15,000 first week.
That's North. We say that's North County.
Listen,
he's a Hazelwood hero.
No, I'm saying the Baby not that cold to even be blackballed like that. He just made some bad fucking decisions, and it's impacted his fucking career.
Yeah, man.
He tried the Hail Mary of, let me put out there that I possibly had sex with Megan Thee Stallion, and let me get a Megan lookalike for my video, because controversy sells. But that shit didn't sell for him. It didn't work. It didn't work, and you know he tried.
Mm-hmm.
And it's unfortunate too. I listened to some of the album. He's still using them same Casio ass, elementary ass beats. All his fucking songs sound the same. Like, nigga. And no, I did not buy it. I'm not gonna pretend like I did, but
I ain't bought an album.
I ain't bought an album in a long time.
You stream it?
I streamed the first 4 songs, and I said, if 4 songs sound the same, I'm not gonna keep listening to this shit sounding the same. And let's be real, man. He's not even the best Baby out. That's
okay.
Baby.
Rank your babies,
bruh. He said rank your babies.
Okay, listen, man. Listen. It's at least 4 babies better than him. At least. You got Lil Baby. You got Brian Beatrice Baby Williams. You got motherfucking Baby Bash, fucking Ice Baby, TLC singing Baby, Baby, Baby. You can throw motherfucking Baby Bop from Barney on that motherfucker because she used to spit too. Baby D from fucking what's that, Friday? That's the Lady of Rage. She better like look like fucking the Baby is he down the line.
The Bush Babies for all my hip hop heads.
Oh shit! Come on, dog. Like the Baby, he sabotaged his own career. This nigga was here. He wasn't gonna be better than Lil Baby anyway. Lil Baby's just better than him. But this nigga was here, and he was doing this thing, and he just had a series of fucking nigga moves, is what I call them. Niggas get to fucking feeling themselves, and they get to fucking doing too much. Unless somebody says something to you or does something to you, you shouldn't say nothing about nobody. I get freedom of speech, I understand. But he had a song with Meg. But then he was like hanging out with Tory Lanez. I understand. You want to hang out with your people or whatever.
Is it your people though? Stop it.
I don't even know if that's his people. True. Bad fucking move.
Come on, stop it. You're from North Carolina, and you ain't like y'all grew up in the circuit together or something like.
Yeah, the song, and that just make him look even worse because
the I Only Listen to 90s Music podcast is a show for 80s babies who were 90s kids. If you were a No Limit soldier, then this is your show. If you believe that Cash Money is not an army but was a Navy, this is the show for you. If you and your friends ever tried to sing a song written by Escape, In Vogue, Shy, or Boyz II Men at a talent show during middle school, this is your show. The I Only Listen to 90s Music podcast is a bunch of 80s babies talking about all the songs and things that we loved when we were kids and teenagers. So if you went to the skating rink and you were at a lock-in, this is the show for you. If you think that Tevin Campbell was the original Prince of R&B, this is the show for you. If you don't understand the conflict between Monica and Brandy, but you're kind of on Monica's side and understand why Brandy got punched, this is the show for you. Make sure that you tune in, subscribe, click the little subscribe link. We're here. We're going to talk about all things 90s music. This is the show for you.
Like, bro, like, if Tory Lanez is your man, right? And you know this man was why even put that out? Like I don't know. I went back and listened to the album. And I was just like, I'm gonna try to give it. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I'm just like, cause you know I'm trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, this sound forced. This sound like real desperation type shit. I mean, but again, man, we go back against the wall. You know what I'm saying? When the pressure's on, you show who you are. So I just think that dude need a PR.
So what can the baby do to kind of resurrect his career?
Bro, when he did that whole thing about homosexuality and AIDS, and then like apologized, but then 2 days later like took his apology back, he might have fucking burned that bridge, dog. Like, I mean,
he doing
it ain't never over.
Do. That's just put music out. You know what I'm saying? That's all you can do. You know what I'm saying? Just go with what it was. When he first came out, his whole plug was that he did the Rolling Loud concert in a diaper because the baby. But he caught some traction. But yeah, that shit fell through. And then all the fights and shit he was doing, he got in a fight in the bowling alley, and all kind of silly shit, man. This dude was wild, man.
Well, niggas love that. So niggas love nigga shit. So I mean, that helped his career, I'm sure. But he lost a whole bunch of concerts, tours. They dropped them. They had to cancel a couple events because wasn't nobody buying the tickets.
Yeah, I remember that.
And again, I want to see everybody succeed. I don't want nobody to fail at nothing.
Yeah.
But people got to realize that freedom of speech does not mean freedom of consequences.
Mm-hmm.
If you say some shit that's on your heart, that's on your mind, you have to be prepared to deal with backlash.
Yeah. Because
just like you have freedom of speech, so does, the LGBTQ, and some other letters too. No disrespect. Thank you. Don't want to mess nothing up.
Yeah, no. It's all good.
Don't want to mess nothing up. Hey,
LGBTQ is some more letters.
No, I'm saying when I was young and learning about this, that was just it. It was LGBTQ. But
no, when we were young, it was just LGBT. That was it.
True.
When we were in college, it was just LGBT.
Yeah.
So I have to educate myself, and I don't want to say anything wrong.
Yeah, look, we all evolved. Like that's the thing, though, is that we evolved, though. You know what I'm saying? Like the baby would need to evolve, learn. His evolution is going to be fast tracked because his career is in line. He ain't got time to learn and grow and read.
He gonna have to catch a beef with somebody like.
And what's crazy, this is a time where artists need to be, and this sounds so messed up, but with like YSL being in jail and like everything going on in Atlanta, this would be the time for other artists to try to, I ain't gonna say capitalize, but there's a space now for an artist to like establish himself. And I don't know what's going on, but I'm not seeing any artists like establish themselves for real. It's the same artist that was out before. And I wish the baby well.
Yeah.
I have made mistakes in life, as we all have. you're supposed to learn and grow from them, learn and grow from them. And I don't know if he's learning or growing. He seems to be doubling down. And when you double down, things tend to not work out like you think it's gonna work.
Yeah, the ego, motherfucker, man. They had you doing some dumb shit. What's up?
All right, man. Let's talk about this Jeffrey Dahmer doc, man.
Man, look, so I'll be real. I haven't finished the season, the show, right? But so I'm a Googler, right? I Google a lot of shit. Like even when I'm watching like the Marvel DCs and all that kind of shit, like the hero, I Google shit because I want to know. Sleepy is also like a big, I'm say kind of sewer of like of hero movies, so I'll be asking shit. But I sat and watched. It was like 2 hours. I ain't gonna lie. Of clips of his trial, right? And like, bro, when they was going through these whatever the right words is in trial, like going through and just asking questions, whatever. I'm like, how they describe this man? I'm like, dog, that's fucking good. Like, dude was a real life predator, and then the way he died, like the irony in the way he died, like dude beat the sleeves, like beat the shit out that man. You feel me? Oh shit, I'm gonna help him with that. But like when you hear shit like that, you know what I'm saying? It just brings it in perspective because it's just like I don't know, you wouldn't have expected shit like that. I gotta watch the show because I keep hearing shit about it, but yeah, I watched it. I watched the actual interview when he was on trial, and I'm just like, I ain't know he was. I know he was a bad man. I ain't know he was that bad. Like nigga taking out hearts and cooking them, and you know, like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Man. So I have watched it. I just finished it on Friday, a couple days ago, and I've seen
Is it on Netflix?
Netflix.
Netflix.
And I've seen some of the trial footage as well as some of the police interviews. And this is one of the most well put together, I guess, miniseries or I don't know what to call it.
And they say the facts are pretty close to what it really was. Like they said, it was pretty close factually.
No. Listen, typically on these types of things, they add their own little razzle dazzle or they change some dialogue. But a lot of his police interviews, as well as the trial stuff, was like 100% recorded, or at least written down. If not recorded with video, audio, or written by the. So it's pretty from the footage I've seen of the real trial, and you know the trial footage they showed on the show, and even his interviews were very in depth. Like when they talked to him. He didn't hide. Once he was caught, he confessed to everything, basically. He didn't, say, no, I didn't do that. Like, no, he gave up all the information on, I think it was 17 people that he killed between, like, 1978 to the 90s.
But weren't there still people, like, actually, weren't there still people missing? They, like, calculated that he would have killed more than the 17, or it was just the 17? That's the part I can connect.
So no, I mean, you're not going to give up 17 bodies and then hide 2 more. At that point, you're just going to give them all up. So I think that was it. His first murders happened when he was living with his grandmother.
He was in high school.
No, I'll take that back. I'm sorry. His first murders happened after his mom left. He was still.
And he was living by himself.
He was a senior in high school. No. His mom and dad got divorced.
He left lunch and cooked some niggas up, nigga.
No.
He didn't start cooking until later.
His mother and father got divorced, and she was on like a lot of pills because she had a whole lot of issues. And she just took his little brother one day, cooked him some stew, took his little brother and was like, "I'm out. I'll be back." And she just never came back.
Never. Went to Michigan.
That's crazy.
His father really didn't know what was going on because they got divorced here, got kicked out the house. He showed up after a couple months to come visit because he hadn't talked to his son in a while. House is a mess. Everything fucked up. He like, yo, what's going on? Jeffrey Dahmer was like, oh, mama gone. She been gone for like 3 months. but it starts off with like Jeffrey Dahmer's childhood. He was a weird kid,
Mm-hmm.
and some people are just pure evil, and Jeffrey Dahmer's just pure evil. The trial and stuff happened when I was a kid, so I knew about it.
Right, but you didn't know the details. These you
But I
knew
didn't know
like
the details.
Jeffrey Dahmer killed all these people.
I just knew he killed people. I didn't really know.
And it's
Again,
hey,
I was a kid. I was like 10. Like 10, 11. So
he knew how to make paralyze people so they knew what was going on.
He's trying to make like zombies. He tried
to make zombies. He would drill into their head, into their skull,
put acid in there,
and put acid in their brain so they could still be alive, but like not be able to do nothing. In the beginning, he stopped that eventually, but
because he couldn't get it to work.
It didn't work, so he had to.
No, I'm dead serious.
Why are you laughing at this, bro? This is not funny.
I'm just laughing because out there I was like, that nigga was in high school, nigga. Nigga left gym class to go kill some niggas, came back, went to English class, nigga.
That's basically what happened.
No, nigga, the shit ain't work with the acid, so he used Clorox, nigga.
No, okay. Oh my god. This is not a funny situation at all, bro. Like the movie or the miniseries is it does a really good job of a lot of times when you watch things on serial killers or even true crime, the focus is just on the criminal, but not the victim. But I think this show does a really good job. I don't want to say humanize, but I think that's the right word.
Yeah,
of humanizing
humanize.
the victims, and it makes you like empathize because it shows their story too. You get to see their parents, you get to see some of their life, and what led up to it. And then, man, episodes 5, 6, 7, episodes 5, 6, and 7. If them don't fuck you up, you ain't got no heart. 5, 6, and 7 is no, like real talk. So he preyed on gay people and young boys, gays and young boys. And episode 6, there's a gentleman. I don't want to ruin it for nobody. Maybe I should stop.
No, it's not a ruin. It's like it's a real case from 91. You ain't ruining it. It ain't no spoiler on something that happened in 91.
Yeah, true. Episode 6 deals with a deaf gentleman who's gay, but he's deaf, and he went through all types of things with his family. He's real close.
Before you go farther, Sleepy, that's the one he lied about. They said the most was that death. Dahmer lied the most about him, and I'll explain what they said after you. You tell yours.
But not the dude's life story, just the death, right?
No, the death, their relationship. Dahmer acted like they wasn't that cool, like that.
Oh, okay.
But as witnesses that said they knew each other for a year.
Oh wow. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so all that stuff where they're dating and they're hanging out, that's what I'm saying. But Dahmer claimed that he wasn't nobody to me.
Okay, but that was all authentic because dude partners was
but Dahmer lied about their relationship. Like, oh no, I really met him.
I really think they fucked with him though. Because dude liked him for real.
Yeah.
Like I really think that's when I realized he was a monster the whole time. But that one, so this deaf dude, he won't give you none. He making you court him and shit. Y'all going on dates. This nigga that moved and got into college. He trying to be a model. Like this nigga trying to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Like that Tony, that was dude's name. Tony was trying to do something.
He was like he had a triple bad situation. He's black, he's gay, and he's deaf. Like so he had impairments. Like
nigga life was just shit hard for that. That's a lot of shit to have on. It's hard being black. I'm pretty sure it's hard being gay, and it's fucking hard being deaf. Right. You all three, nigga. You going fucking through it. Like you going through that shit.
It's fucking hard being deaf.
No, nigga. Yeah, I imagine that shit's not fucking easy. So you all three, and you move away from home. You away doing your college thing, trying to model. You're doing your thing. You come home for break and you meet Jeffrey Dahmer. And this y'all straight up dating this shit. And
they said they dated for like over a year. Like there's somebody who's like they've been kicking it for over a year. Like
and I'm watching this shit, and I'm straight, but love is fucking love. I'm watching this shit. Like I'm rooting for this nigga, and I know how it's gonna end. I'm like, man, he ain't gonna kill this one. I'm like,
and then the one part where he came back for his keys, you like, no, don't go back.
Oh, I'm like, he's not finna kill him. Not him. That dirty motherfucker, boy.
So what do you think about Dom? What do you think that Dahmer just is like? He ain't giving it up. Like, well, did he end up giving it up that night or something?
No, I don't think he didn't give it up. They just slept together.
Yeah,
like they cuddled and shit on some cuddling type shit. And Dosia is fucked with a nigga. I was
gotta check it out. I'm looking shit up right now. I gotta check it out.
I was laying in the bed and I was like, God damn.
And then they went to his family, man, and like, oh man. So Melinda White that played what was the girl Maxine, not Maxine, from on the Cosby Show that was dating Alan Payne.
She played the mother.
Yeah, Karen Melinda White, I think is her name. And she played the mother. She did well, man, as the mother, man.
Dude, everybody, man.
Yeah.
Like Evan Peters, he from St. Louis too. Shout out to Evan fucking Peters. You fucking bodied that role as Jeffrey Dahmer. Nigga, don't kill yourself or nothing, because y'all white folks, y'all be getting into them roles too much and then crazy shit happen. Hold your motherfucking head, my nigga. You acted that shit real well.
Man, go to Mexico for a month and just relax. Do whatever you got to do. Because I knew you had to take yourself to somewhere deep for that one. Like you had to
talk to a therapist, dog. But you did that shit. That was some Heath Ledger Joker shit. You bodied that motherfucker like that. Like nigga, now I see you when I don't even know what the real Jeffrey Dahmer looked like. That nigga was acting his ass off, dog. I don't even fuck with this nigga like this. He was Quicksilver, but I don't know shit else he was in. And he bodied that shit, dog. Hey.
He's on American Horror Story too. He's on American Horror Story too.
Niecy Nash as the nosy neighbor who was trying to save the fucking day, and the police wanted to shit.
Yeah, so I do want to talk about that, the aspect that he started to get that a niche of killing black gay men. I go back and forth with it. Was he racist or was it a proximity thing because that gay club was close to his crib?
So Pete, in the beginning, it was actually mostly white guys.
Right, exactly.
But he wasn't around no black people. It wasn't really no black people.
Are we back to a proximity question again?
No, I'm gonna be real. It really wasn't that many black people where the fuck he was living at first.
Yeah, because he was in Bath, Ohio, which is like outside of like Lake Erie or something. I looked it up.
Yeah,
Lake Erie or something.
Like it was a lot. It was just a lot. He was in white people country. And I mean, people say black is beautiful. So, he moved and got around some niggas. And he was like, hey, these niggas is, I don't know. I mean, I'm straight. I don't know what to say. But them niggas was doing something to him. They had the spider senses tingling. He's like, hey, something about these niggas. But he didn't have to fucking move to the hood. But he was also broke. See, I'm torn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was broke. He was working at? What was he working at? Like a butcher at one point or something?
But he had horrible jobs, bro. He just was working wherever the fuck he could work.
So it ain't like he got bread to go be somewhere else.
Yeah. He got discharged from the army. Like this nigga he wasn't a good student.
He raped 2 dudes in the army.
Yeah.
And poisoned the drug them just like he was doing. He just didn't kill them.
Yeah.
So, those were 2 white guys he did that with.
I mean, he was fucking white people up for a minute too. Like he was.
That's what I'm saying.
He was fucking white people up too. Like, and he drugged one Asian cat, and dude got away.
That one was the saddest one, man. That was not the saddest, the deaf dude, man.
But then he fucked around and killed. I don't want to be mistaken. Did he end up killing the dude, big brother?
No, he raped the older brother. He killed the little brother.
But killed the little brother.
Killed the little brother.
Yo, man. That motherfucker. Oh my God. Oh.
And it was so much failure of the people always try to talk about the failure of the legal system when it comes to black people. That's what they always try to act like, well, he should have been locked up. Dude, y'all had Jeffrey Dahmer multiple times. The dude got kicked out the army. He got kicked out of Ohio State for like fucking around doing dumb shit. Remember, because that scene, they came in, he said, your son has a 0.3. I didn't even know you can get a 0.3. I didn't know that was possible.
Bro, this nigga was a fuck up in everything.
And his dad kept saving him for a long time too.
His fucking It's negligence all the way around. The police dropped the fucking ball. This dude,
you have a 14, 15-year-old kid halfway dozy, naked. They didn't show him naked in there, but he was naked in the real.
And they say, "Oh, that's your boyfriend. Take him back upstairs and take care of him." What?
And they step in and get a smell. But what's the smell? Oh, I got some meat that went bad. Hold on, we need to step up in here real quick. Let me check out. Let me shake some tables around here real quick. Because they'd do that with a black person. If it was any weed coming out of anybody's apartment on that whole strip, walking up there, they'd have walked through that whole crib.
Yeah, no, listen. The police fucking terrible.
And the one dude ended up getting, so that the one lie was them getting an award. Like in there. Yeah. They didn't get any awards or anything, but the one dude ended up becoming the president of the Milwaukee Police Board.
Straight up?
Yeah, one of the dudes, but they didn't get no award. That was one of the things they did fabricate, they said, was that.
Okay.
But Niecy Nash did get an award.
Hey, Niecy Nash, she acted her ass off, bro.
And that lady didn't live next door either. Didn't live next door, actually. She lived across the street in the real life.
Okay. I mean, shit.
Across the street from, but then they said it just made it better for the plot that she lived, next door.
Yeah. No. They got to dramatize some shit. I'm sure.
But they said everybody was complaining about the smell coming from his, like, calling, complaining about it for months.
This dude was keeping them in the crib in fucking vats of fucking acid, bro.
Dosia, like the second or third white boy killed, he kept that torso for like years. Like his third killing, the one he was one of the most pretty ones. He kept like a black dude and like this other dude torso the longest because he thought they were the most pretty.
Damn.
Yeah, but truth be told, he probably was racist. Fuck it, he's killing.
Yeah, fuck it. I mean, if you're gonna pull my arm on it, I'm gonna go to the racism. I just wanted to bring up the question amongst us so that we can have a banter about it, but.
Yeah, no. He was probably at least racist adjacent, but he was eating them and fucking them. So I don't know. It's just real fucking weird, dog. But
interesting is, have y'all ever thought about that? You don't see as many serial killers anymore.
Nah,
never. I guess I never.
I googled it because I went down a rabbit hole. I was like, but you don't remember back in like 70s and 80s, 60s. Early 90s, you knew like all these like serial killer names because they were like a big deal, like Bundy, Gacy, the Zodiac Killer, you know what I'm saying, the Boston Strangler, Son of Sam. Like I can name thousands of fucking, but you don't hear about them no more. They say supposedly it's because technology is jammed up niggas before they can really become serial killers.
I mean, now everybody got smartphones and shit, and your phone, I can get your location and know, Yep. So we got traffic cameras now. Every fucking word. Niggas got computers and shit with cameras. Fucking Google. Hey Google. Oh, don't turn on. But we got all this shit. Alexa and Cortana. I guess it's probably real hard to be a serial killer. I'm glad we get technology fucking coming through.
That's one of them where technologies get the double W.
Speaking of that, we had talked about the Ring camera earlier. They bring it out like a show, like America's Funniest Home Videos, but it's gonna be with Ring cameras.
That's a great idea.
Them cameras is watching you at all times, man. Watch what y'all doing, leaving your crib. They watching.
Crazy.
But no, a lot of folks said that they couldn't watch Dahmer because they felt like it was exploiting black people. Or it was demonic and this, that, the third. And I respect everybody's,
I respect actually the victims having to feel in some type of way.
Yeah.
I can respect it because it ain't my family that's on there. Yeah. But I'm tired of other random people just always taking the bucket and just say I'm affected by it now. Like, okay, I get it. You just don't want to watch, and that's fine. Don't use all these other things like I'm standing with the family. That's not your family. You don't know that family at all. You didn't even care about them until when it came out like a week or two ago. It wasn't like you was like sending money to the family and the support because it's like the moms that have like some coalition to help out victims' families. You ain't donated to that when you tweeted about that. So you can stop me with that. That's just mine. I mean, this y'all show.
My nigga, no, hey, nigga, speak your mind, shit.
It's y'all. Y'all see, I'm just y'all know that fucking family.
No, but I just hate that. Like it's like the bandwagon thing, man. Like you ain't care about this issue at all.
Yeah.
Them people been dead since '91 or and farther back. You do not care about these victims.
Thanks.
You it just became a hot topic, and you want to be a fucking contrarian. And I said, I get the family members and the people that were personally affected saying fuck that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But you, random dude in Seattle, all right, man.
Nigga pick Seattle.
Hey, random dude in Seattle. Make sure you say something about.
I'm not talking about you, Adrian. I know you listen to every shows and stuff. I'm not talking about you.
Hit this nigga girl up. Then he got you fucked up, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But no, it's good TV. If you can get past the whole, I'm not bringing the demonic energy into my home and all that shit that y'all be talking about. Nigga, it's a TV show, man. You watch worse. Y'all just watching fucking Housewives and all that bullshit.
It's different when it's a true story, dog. You be like, because I live on a quiet block, and I be just looking at some of these people in my neighborhood like, I know you be killing squirrels in your backyard, nigga. You weird. You just look weird. You know what I'm saying? Like,
since we were talking about serial killer, do you think that the mass killer has replaced the serial killer?
What you mean?
Oh, you talk about just going into a room and just shooting everybody?
Yeah, like that's the new thing. That serial killers, because they need like your DNA is on somebody fast. Like they could run your shit through a machine as soon as you do your first murder. Your DNA is in there. Oh, it's Tom Wilson. Let's go pick him up. You ain't got time to set up your next one. You got your little vision board for serial killing, and they kicking in your door before you get to your second.
This is if the new move is to go out, quote unquote, and blaze.
Mass killing. Is that the new serial killer?
Gotta be. I mean, because
I can see that. And the mass killing. What's crazy is with all the cameras and shit, you don't really got time to kill people over like 6-7 months.
Right, you can't put your vision board up with who you got next coming up. Like you ain't got time.
Yeah, you got to just go in guns blazing. And if you're white, you probably not gonna get killed. They're gonna arrest you.
Or you eat some Burger King.
Take your ass, get a burger. God damn it. Okay, let's go to a happier subject, guys.
Yeah. Let's round this out with something happy. Let's go. NBA season coming up. What are y'all? Before y'all, we talked about it previously before, but now we're really here at the season. Y'all thoughts for the season coming up?
I mean, I just want us to be above like the 5 seed. Like I just want
and new listeners, who is we?
I just want my Lakers to be above the 5 seed. I ain't gonna push them up to they gotta be number one. Let's just get to a healthy 4 or 5 seed. Let's just stay there because. Everybody is like geeked up on. I'm like, bro, I can't put a whole season on LeBron. Like, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? They showing this video of LeBron dunking on his teammate. My thing is, listen, if I'm in practice and LeBron James is coming at me, do you really think I'm about to try to foul this nigga or jump with this nigga? That's the franchise. You ain't gonna put that on me that I'm trying to block this nigga at the rim and now his wrist hurt, ankle hurt, whatever. No. These guys show up, man. So hopefully we can get the 4 seed. The West is loaded. The East is loaded. Jesus, the East is loaded. I really can't. I can't foresee. I couldn't foresee the Warriors winning this past season, but I really can't see like them repeating because it's just hard to tell who's gonna be like that. And then of course injuries gonna happen. Whatever.
Hey, my boys is back, man. Hey, so we missed the playoffs last year. By the old format, we would have made the playoffs, but they do this play-in game shit now. So we missed the playoffs. It's all good. I was content. We won way more games than I thought we would. Injuries happened. We went from the 4 seed to the 9 seed. Finally got the 8, but we dropped it off. But we had a lot of fucking injuries from Ricky Rubio getting hurt to motherfucking. Colin Sexton getting hurt. We just had a lot of injuries, a whole fucking lot. But it's cool. We back. We got that young boy from Utah on the team now. That young boy from Utah. Cavs got to at least be a 5 seed.
Is he for real though? Is like Donovan Mitchell? Like I got to see him. Like, I mean, I don't know.
He was doing that in the tough West. Everybody was like, the West is so tough.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing it in the West with Utah. Like they were consistently competing.
I think the time that I seen Donovan Mitchell take the top off and go crazy when they had that wild season against our series against the Nuggets, when him and Jamal Murray was just going.
They was going at each other.
Like dumb crazy, like 40 game, 50 game type shit. I'm like, oh, this nigga, yeah, okay. But my thing also is you had a team set for winning in Utah, so I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of young guns in Cleveland, but I mean, the East is loaded.
Utah will never win a championship. Never.
Not now, especially not now.
I'm talking ever. I'm talking ever.
Listen, man,
strictly because of location. That's it. The whole reason they're not gonna get any player quality player to want to stay in Utah. Never will happen.
Wait. Karl Malone and John Stockton both stayed.
But Karl Malone was a special kind of Negro.
Karl Malone left.
Dog, he left when he was old as fuck. Like,
but he was a special kind of Negro though. That's Karl Malone. You don't get Karl Malone. That's like getting. I guess that you got to find a Karl Malone. They had to scout that one. Like, look, what long-term All-Star have you been able to keep for over 5 years?
No, listen, you're not wrong.
That's black. That's my main key. That's black.
No. What about Deron Williams?
He wasn't there for more than 5 years. He was gone. His 5th year, he was gone to Brooklyn.
Melo? No, he went. Melo wasn't his ass. Fucking humble.
Karl Malone is the only one. Unless it's somebody like Byron Russell, somebody. I ain't talking about. I'm talking about like all-star players they've had.
Damn, I guess it's
yeah.
And they only getting them because they're getting drafted or they getting a nice little payday, and then they get up out of there.
Yeah, no, Utah. It's hard to win in Utah. So if the Cavs can get like a 4-5 seed, I'm happy. Brand new team, they playing together for the first time. Not nice young pieces. I mean, all the starters are fucking younger than 30. The whole start lineup.
So, quick prediction: champion Dosia. This is just uneducated. This is uneducated. Just what you kind of feel going into the season. Or give me your finals and your winner. There we go. Does Golden State repeat?
Damn.
Would it be more awesome if Golden State repeated like their legacy now than obviously more than the other rings? But they found out a way to repeat. You'd have to say they one of the best teams of all time, right?
Golden State is certified already, but if
they went back to back again with this older version,
if they would be able to do it again, that shit, because you got the Clippers, and I still don't know what the Clippers could be yet. You got Dallas, you got the Lakers.
Stop bringing up Dallas, man. Them niggas not winning nothing. Dallas ain't winning nothing. Dog, there's so many other stacked teams in the West. Dallas is not winning nothing.
I did not think they were going to do that to Phoenix.
Bro, they not. They're not.
So you saw them doing what they did to Phoenix. I didn't see that.
Who won?
Dallas won.
And what happened?
I mean, they got bounced.
Okay, listen.
Wow, the Clippers are the favorites to win, betting wise, to win the championship.
Really? The whole thing?
The whole thing. The Clippers are. It's Clippers, then Warriors, then Celtics, then Nets.
Damn, who is my fucking team?
Bro,
I want to say the Lakers just based off of it's the Kobe Lakers. They're just like.
So I'll give y'all the top 8. I'll give y'all the top 8 teams. So we got Clippers, Warriors, Celtics, Nets, Bucks, Suns, 76ers, Lakers.
No, the Suns. You take Suns out of there. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. Jay Crowder put them niggas on blast. He's like, them niggas not like each other. The only people that like each other on that whole team is Chris Paul and Devin Booker. Everybody else is like.
So Phoenix is done for?
Phoenix not for. That's a wrap.
Okay.
That's a wrap.
So your finals. Your champion.
Who's my champion?
I try to give you some time by giving you some odds and stuff.
It's hard, bro. Like,
Steve, you got yours?
I'm saying like it's
Yeah, I got mine, man.
I'm saying like it's
Go ahead.
Okay, I don't know who's gonna win, and this is me not thinking about no injuries. Or
That's what I said.
anything
This is literally uneducated.
It's everybody healthy. Golden State is theirs to lose.
Damn.
You think so?
Nobody can guard Stephen Clay. And that new young boy they got. They got a new young boy there that shoot just as well as them two.
Jordan Poole? Come on.
Yeah, nigga.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I think well, you know what? I will say.
And they got Wiseman too that they still trying to develop.
Oh, did you see that nigga putting on a show?
And this is Draymond's contract year. Niggas got to ball out their contract year.
I will say this: if Draymond leave, that's a wrap. The nigga's done.
This is contract year, so I figure if you stay, and I don't like go. Oh my god, let me say this: I don't like Golden State at all. I can't stand them little waffle fried colored niggas, boy.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
I don't like them. I don't.
Wow.
I don't like them. I just don't. But I'm honest.
Waffle fried colored niggas. Wow.
But I'm honest.
Wow.
Them niggas can hoop.
Wow.
I don't like the Clippers either. I mean, Paul George, he ain't gonna. His best years are behind him. Kawhi, overrated. Overrated. He won that ring because Golden State was hurt. If Golden State wasn't hurt, they get fucking mollywopped. Like, if Golden State's healthy, Toronto's get the fuck out of here. So,
that's true. Damn.
In the East, ooh.
Damn.
I would have said Boston, but this whole coach situation.
Listen, if you talk about everybody healthy, as much as I hate Kyrie, I mean you gotta think.
Even healthy, Kyrie gonna fuck it up somehow. So don't worry. Don't you worry, Dosia.
I wonder what that's gonna look like.
As they say that bus never don't come.
Kyrie was healthy all year. Kyrie didn't have no injuries this year at all.
Touche.
He gonna find a, or last year I guess. He gonna find a way. He gonna do some sage or do something. He gonna say something.
I just wonder what game is it gonna be when they miss a game-winning shot of this based off miscommunication.
It's happened already. I'm
talking about because he decided to come back with all this shit. Like,
so I still want to say Boston but they ain't got no coach. So shit.
No
I'm gonna go Philly.
Philly, really?
I'm just picking at random. You know, I want to say in real life I would say LA against Cleveland, but I'm trying not to be a homer.
But who's your sleeper? Your sleeper team?
Oh, my sleeper team, the Cavs, nigga.
My sleeper team is Dallas. My sleeper team is Dallas. I'm telling you, they got two scoring big men. Now.
Who they got?
McGee and
McGee who?
JaVale McGee.
Nigga, stop playing.
JaVale McGee good. He good for
bro.
JaVale McGee good. He good for a good 10-12.
Bro.
10-12.
Everybody else out west shooting nothing but threes, and you getting JaVale. Nigga, stop it. Stop it. It's a 3-point league now. The league is all threes. You're not winning the championship.
They got shooters.
Who the shooter?
I don't know the white boys' names, but they got two small boys. I don't know their names. And then don't forget Tim Hardaway coming back this year too.
Bro, Luka don't pass the ball enough. Luka ball hog.
Hey, that's my sleeper team.
All right.
Go.
6 seed. Dallas the 6th seed in the West.
Ooh, that's your bold prediction.
The West is just too stacked.
No, that's a good prediction. I can see that. Yeah.
And you're not winning no championship
in the playoffs.
Who the A seed in the West? Ooh.
A seed in the West? Phoenix.
The Lakers.
I got Lakers at the 5. I got Phoenix still getting into the playoffs.
I'm gonna be honest. If we come in as an A seed, it's a wrap. It's a wrap because that would have been the whole season we've been trying to just get there, and we ain't made to just get there. Like,
the Lakers season all depends on Anthony Davis. If street clothes can stay healthy, they'll be fine.
Damn. Damn.
Street clothes. Damn.
Because LeBron's at the age now that he can't carry a team like that for the whole year. He's an elder now. He's a vet.
I haven't heard anything about Melo if he coming back in that.
He's still a free agent right now. He hasn't signed to anybody. Golden State was trying to get him. Boston was trying to get him. There's a bunch of teams interested in Melo.
Melo? Hey, Golden State? Well, green light. Shoot that shit. Fuck it, yeah.
I said, shoot that shit.
Bro, they got Iguodala on the team forever.
Yeah,
Melo's an upgrade. Melo is an upgrade to Iggy at this point.
Yeah, Iguodala said he's doing one last season. This is the last season.
Oh, shit. Udonis Haslem coming back, too.
That's crazy, right?
Cavs South.
Udonis Haslem is our age, right? He's got to be that old, right?
Nigga, he got to be.
He might be older than us, to be honest.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hold on, let me see.
Are you Googling this nigga age?
42. He's 42.
Oh, that nigga older than me. Damn.
That's crazy.
You got to remember, he was at Florida with Mike Miller when they went to the finals and lost to Michigan State in 2000.
To Mateen Cleaves and them.
Yep, in 2000 in Michigan State. Yep. Them Flintstones.
He got something on Pat Riley at this point. He know where the body's at or something.
I just don't understand why I'm just making. But yeah. Maybe that NBA check is
or they trying to get around like the ability to have more coaches. Like he technically is a coach maybe, and you only can have a certain amount of coaches on the bench, and he's technically a coach.
I just
and they got him on the books, like a roundabout way to have him on the books. Like,
you know what? That might be it.
Tyler Hero threw him alive
because he don't go into games at all.
End of the year, he got into a couple of end of the year.
Yeah, but I mean, in general, he over there talking to cats, so he may be an extra assistant coach.
And he an enforcer. Like he'll if some scrapping about to happen, he
coming off that bench.
Yeah, he come. Oh my God!
Well, man, fellas, let everybody know they can hit you up at.
Yeah, man, Instagram. You see the handle, man. Dosia. You know what I'm saying? D_O_S_I_A. Instagram and Facebook.
All right, sleep.
I'm gonna pick my social media presence back up, man. That shit be toxic sometimes, so I had to take a little break. But
I get in and get it. I get in and get out, man. I sling a couple of tweets, get out.
Yeah, but got to go to sleep with an _ on Twitter. Got to go to sleep, no _ on Instagram. My Facebook, my real name is Eric Dillard Jr., the black one. The white one's not me. I'm sure they cool though. I'm sure they cool. No, because somebody said they was looking me up, and a whole bunch of white people popped up.
I told you that. Like I was trying to tag you one day. I was like, who is all these other Eric Dillard?
So apparently, I have a Caucasian name, and that's okay. I probably was on the plantation where they family owned at some point, so it's all good.
Yeah.
But no,
make sure y'all hit up the Just Posted podcast IG as well.
Big facts.
Yes, me and Doja have been slacking. We got to get together, record some commercials. We do have a YouTube page coming. I know we said it before. Man, this fatherhood, we be busy, but we on a recording schedule now, as you can see. We doing them every other week, so we'll be fucking with y'all. And if something just crazy happens, we might do an extra show or hop on IG or do something. But that's got to be like, it come out that Udoka was smashing the president's wife or some shit. Then
president's wife?
He's talking about the president of the team, not the president
of the team, Aldosia.
I know. I'm saying, like, damn.
I mean, all the shows would be on if anybody smashing the president of the United States wife. It's gonna be another episode with like the Will Smith slap. Everybody getting on that one.
Hey man, we haven't discussed that. Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle been wilding out here. We got to say that for next episode.
Give a preview before we get out of here. What they doing?
Oh no, they stay taking jabs at will. Like they just stay taking jabs.
I think they taking it personal. Like they like literally we was doing our job. Like we got you. And Dave probably was like, I got enough money to fuck with him. And I'm Teflon. Let's get him. And Chris is probably like, man, we can't. Man, it's not right.
Oh,
I was like,
shit.
fuck Will.
There's so much shit going on right now. Corey Holcomb is beefing with Ari Spears. It's just too much going on.
Oh, damn. We got to, next episode, we got to do a beef episode. This is straight beefs.
Man, we didn't talk about Lizzo and the goddamn flute.
Yeah.
The crystal. Why did this nigga even have a crystal flute? Was it James Madison? Who was it? James Madison?
No, yeah, she was playing.
Was he a flutist? Why did this nigga? I've never heard about this nigga having a flute before until that shit popped off.
I have no idea.
Yeah. But anywho's, niggas be nigging, y'all. We love y'all. Continue to watch Dosia. Have a good fucking day and watch the show and shit. Slumber Party. I miss y'all. I love y'all. I'm back. Come in. Guys, just to, keep it that like that. Young ladies, keep it above the waist. I'm married. Let's get it popping.
Wow.
All right, everybody.